Hello everyone and welcome to today's class. The usual announcements before we begin. Please make sure that you have done the warm-up video. So if you've not, pause this video, go find it, do that warm-up, get your bodies nice and ready, make sure your feet are nice and ready for ballet, make sure that you aren't going to injure yourselves or overstretch without warming up those muscles. Also, check that you have space around you to dance in. So please make sure that there's nothing that you are going to kick. Please make sure that you have no siblings or family pets anywhere that could get in your way. Make sure you're appropriately dressed. Make sure you're dressed for your ballet class, that you've got your ballet shoes if you can wear them, depending on the floor that you're on. And also, it is a beautiful sunny day for me here, which is why I have my water. Please make sure you have a drink to hand because we are going to work hard. We're going to do a nice, quick, in-depth bar today with a few little challenges in there, just so that we can do this one through half term and stay nice and on top of our dancing. So if you've done all those things, let's make a start on today's class. So we will begin straight away into our plie exercise, and we're going to work a little bit in our fourth position today. So just watch as we go through. We begin in our first position. We take our preparation 7 and 8, arm comes down. We take one little breath with our plie, demi-plie and stretch. Arm coming through first, demi-plie and stretch. We take a reverse port de bras for our grand plie, so up to 5th and down to our grand plie. The arm comes down through the bras bar as we come back up. So that is 5 and 6. My shoulders are nice and squaring over my hips. My heels go down by 7, stretch 8. From there, we will take a demi-plie and a roll, stretch the feet, arm off, up to the 5th and a 6 and 7. Tendu second, arm comes down as you lower that heel. 1 and 2 and 3, stretch 4, grand plie up to the 5th, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, demi-plie 1, lift the heels 2, stretch the knees 3, arms off by 4, lift them to 5th, 5 and 6, lower 7, tendu to our 4th, arm comes down, demi-plie and stretch, and demi-plie and stretch. We're going to take 2 more demi-plies. One comes up to the 5th, demi-plie and stretch. The arm comes down as we do it, demi-plie and stretch. So watch those arm lines again. We've just come into our 4th. We're also working on our 4th croisé today. So from our 2nd, nice strong tendu over onto this supporting leg, rond the foot so the toes are opposite the heel. Then as you lower, you want to make sure that heel and toes are opposite one another and our hips are nice and square. So in this 4th position, our arms come down as we've lowered, demi-plie with a breath, demi-plie with our first port de bras, demi-plie up to the 5th, demi-plie down to the bras bar and stretch. Same again, plie, lift the heels, stretch the knees, arm off, up to 5th and lower, tendu into your 5th or your 3rd, depending on where you're working, arm comes down, plie, stretch, grand plie with reverse port de bras, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, demi-plie 1, lift the heels 2, stretch the knees and cross the feet 3, arm off by 4, lift up to 5th, 5, 6, 7 and we hold at the end. We stay just as tall as we come back down and we finish with that slight pull up through the body, lift through the chest, looking out over to our croisé line. So hopefully you got that. The arms are all the same other than in the 4th. Demi, grand plie with our reverse of that full port de bras. And then we have our demi-plie, lift the heels, stretch the knees, arm off, up to the 5th. That's the same in the 1st, in the 2nd, in the 4th. We do 4 demi-plies, no grand plie here yet. Demi, up. Then in the 5th, exactly the same as the 1st and the 2nd, with a breath, with our first port de bras, with the reverse port de bras. So a little bit more use of these arms today. If you need to have another look, please pause, scroll back, have a look again. If you want to watch the exercise while I do it on the first side, please do then scroll back and do it with me. Don't just watch me do it on the first side and then join in with the second. That would be pointless. But if you need to just make sure that you know what you're doing, please do. Make sure you've got a nice stable bar. If you're balancing on something that's not quite as stable, kitchen chair, worktop, whatever, make sure you're not overly using it. You don't want to pull it over. If you need to just place 2 fingers on the bar, then that's good. It means we're really working that center and that supporting leg. Okay, got it? Have a drink if you need one, but otherwise, let's go with music. Okay, ready everyone. Feet in first, engaging those abdominal muscles. Let's go with our music. Arm prepares to second, 7 and 8. Down to bra bar, demi, and stretch, and demi, and stretch. Grand plie, reversing that port de bras. 6, heels down, 7, stretch, 8, demi plie, 1, lift the heels, 2, stretch the knees, 3, squeeze the glute muscles, arm off by 4, up to 5th, 5, 6, lower 7, tendu down, arm down, 1, stretch, 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 grand plie, through the demi, to the grand, keep the heels down, through the demi, stretch, keep the elbow lifted, plie, heels, stretch, arm off, up to 5th, nice and controlled, don't let go of the ribs, and down with control, tendu 4th, arm down, 1, stretch, 2, stretch, 2 more plies, demi, arm to 5th, and demi, down to bra bar, to stretch, demi plie 1, lift the heels 2, stretch the knees 3, keep the turn out on that front foot 4, up to 5th, 5, 6, 7, and 8, arm down, 1, stretch, and demi plie, stretch, lifting through the center as we go down. Demi plie on 1, heels 2, stretch and cross these legs, arm comes off, lift. Hold that balance, lower with control, lift the chest. Great job everyone, well done, shake out those legs. Let's go straight away on the other side. Please remember, don't push the ribs forwards when you're balancing. Keep long through the back, pulled up through the abdominal muscles. Oh, good work. Second side. Preparation of the arms. 7, 8, arm down. Demi plie. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Pushing the floor away every time. Now lift tall through the waist. Keeping the turn out, heels down as quickly as possible. Stretch, plie 1, heels 2, stretch 3. We're right over on that demi point as far as we can. Pull up, think of lengthening up, not forwards. Shoulders down, lower. Tendu to the second, arm comes down. 1, stretch, stretch, stretch. Don't make these demi plies too big because we need to have somewhere to go for the grand. And 6. Don't lean forwards, keep the shoulders over the hips. Demi plie on 1, heels 2, stretch 3, arm off, lift up, and down, into the 4th, strong tendu change, 1, stretch, 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 demi plie, stretch, 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 2 more demis, lifting to the 5th, stretch, and bigger port de bras, and stretch, plie on 1, knees over toes, lift the heels, stretch the knees, should be feeling these calf muscles, lifting up, and lower, tendu 5th, arm down, 1, stretch, 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 demi, stretch, 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 grand plie. Good, last one, demi plie. Cross those legs over, arms off, and lift. And lower, pulling up, engaging the center, engaging the glutes. And relax, shake out those legs. Well done, everyone. Whew. It's warm in our little conservatory studio today. Please make sure you have a drink. Make sure that you've shaken out those legs. Hopefully we didn't fall over on any of these balances. If we did, it might mean that as you lift your arms to fifth, you're letting your ribs go. There's nice little muscles in here that you can hang on to that will keep everything in the right place, nice and contained. So as you go up, don't go there, just the arms working, the body stays. You might also be going too far back with these arms in fifth. You should be able to look straight ahead of you, so not looking up, eye line straight ahead of you. Just relax your legs. And if you bring your hands forwards, you should see, I can now see my little fingers wiggling. That means my fifth position is in the right place. Look, it's not there, it's about here. Using that peripheral vision, that's what we can see while it's looking straight ahead. It helps us when we're dancing in big groups, but please make sure you're not going too far up. It throws off your posture and it'll really affect those balances. It's one of the reasons we tip back onto our little toes. If you go forwards through the chest, you tip back through the toes. Okay guys, good. Grab a drink, let's go on to our next exercise. Okay everyone, so we're already starting to warm up those fifths. A little bit trickier with our Tendu today, but nothing you can't handle. Starting in the first position, pulling up through the center. Preparation 7 and 8. Tendu 1. Plie into the fifth or third. 2. Nice and tight. Tendu 3. Close first. 4. Tendu 5. And flex. And point. And close. To the side. Plie in fifth. And side. Close in first. And side. With a flex. With a tendu. And close to the back. A back. And plie, make sure your knees are over your toes, make sure you're not doing this to get the legs in nice and long through those hips. Tendu and close, and a tendu and flex, and tendu and close. Arm comes down to the bra bar, we come through first. Arm goes up to fifth, tendu front, plie in third or fifth. Arm goes to second, plie in fifth or third behind, tendu arabesque, the arm reaches, plie in fifth or third, tendu. Close on straight legs into your first. We're going to go into again to the back. So tendu, plie fifth, tendu and close, tendu flex, point, close. Side, plie fifth behind, nice tight fifth position, not pitching back through the waist, staying up and over those legs, tendu and close, tendu and flex and point, close to the front, front, plie in fifth. Keep the heel lifted as you come out. We don't want to drop that heel and sickle. We talked about this before in other classes. Tendu and close, tendu and flex and point, close to first. We had our arm in second. When we get to this little coda, we go derriere, arm in arabesque, not too high, shoulder square, hands lifting, and plie, à la second, and plie, arm comes down through first, lift up, and plie, take your rise, and stay. Okay, so one tendu, close in plie to fifth or third, tendu, close in first, tendu flex, point, close first. All the way round en croix. So front, side, back. Then tendu to the front, demi-plie in fifth or third, tendu to the side, demi-plie in fifth or third, tendu arabesque, demi-plie in fifth or third, tendu side, this time close on straight legs, and pull up. Got it? If you need to go back, please do. So pause the video, scroll back, have another look at this exercise. But otherwise, let's go with music. Stay pulled up on this supporting side the whole way through the exercise. Use these demi-plies. Watch out for foot line. Don't let this happen. All 10 toes on the ground, heels pushing into the ground, knees over toes, abdominals engaged. So important. Let's go with music. Find your first positions, please, everyone. Left hand, ready. Right arm ready to prepare. Okay, guys, let's go with our music. Ready. Feet in first, preparing. 7, and front, plie, front, close, front with the flex, ankle toes, close to the side, side, lift up as you plie, side, close first, side, flex, tendu, close first to the back, back, plie, back, first, back, through the closing on straight legs to the back, derriere, plie fifth, to the back, close first, back, flex, point, close to the side, we're closing behind this time in our third or fifth, side, first, side, flex, tendu, close to the front, plie fifth, front, really working through the floor, front with the flex, point, arm comes down, arabesque, plie, à la seconde, plie, to the front, plie, lift to rise, squeeze these legs, hold, and lower. Good, shake out the legs. Let's go round to the other side, nice and precise, ankles and toes when we are doing these flexes. So ankles, metatarsals, ankles, ankle, metatarsals, working the feet as much as you can. Let's do that second side, everybody. Well done. Prepare. 7. And front. Plie. Front. Close first. To the front. With a flex. With a tendu. Close. Keep these side elbows lifted. Cross in front. Side. Close. Side. Through the flex. To the tendu. To the back. Derriere. Plie, derriere, close first, to the back, through flex, through point, arm comes down, to the front, fifth, side, fifth, back, fifth, side, on straight legs, and back, to the plie, and back, close, back, flex, point, close first, to the side, side, plie behind, side, first, side, flex, tendu, close to the front, plie, front, close, front, through the flex, to the point, arm comes down, derriere, plie, à la seconde, plie, en avant, plie, rise, squeeze those legs, engage those centres, hold, and down. If you want to hold that balance longer, go back up, stay there. Work those centres, work those supporting legs. Well done, everyone. Good job. Shake out your legs, have a drink if you need it. Let's go on to our next exercise. Okay, guys, let us move on to our glissé now. We're going to work between fifths and firsts again. So changing these positions. We start in our fifth or our third, depending on where you're working. Preparation 7 and 8. And in. And in. And first to the side and behind. So let me show you that to the front. I go 2 to the front in a fifth position. Front or third, front, close first. I go to the side, close fifth. Then I go to the back, back, and side, close in front. Then I do 2 closing fifth, changing each time. Close and close. I do the same thing as in the other positions. When we went to the side, I do first and fifth. First and fifth. I do petit retire and place, up and place. Repeat to the back and a first and fifth to the front for 2 and a first and fifth and side and first and fifth and up and a down. Now the next one is quicker. Up, plie, rise, turn, down, close. That transition is quick, so just do that with me again. We've just done our last one to the side, so side and first and fifth. One slow and down. Up, plie, rise, turn, and in. So that's a fast transition. I hope you're ready. But I think you guys will be. It's tricky, but not too tricky. Just think about where your feet are going. It's a slightly different pattern to what you've possibly done before. But just watch again, have another look, get it into your heads, mark it with me. Don't just sit there and watch. If you need to sit there and watch the first time, do. Then watch the explanation again, mark it with me. We're working on muscle memory that way. It's already getting into our bodies. So, like before, if you want to have a look at me doing it the first time, do. But we're going straight around to the second side. So be ready. At the end, we come back around to this side and we finish. Okay, guys. Whew, it's warm in here today. Hopefully you're working hard as well. Right, ready, feet in third or fifth, prepare. On 7 and 8 and in, first, 5th, to the back, for 2, to the side, and in front, 2, 5th, 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 and first, and 5th, and up, place, to the back, 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 first, 5th, to the front, front, for 2, first, 5th, crossing, cross, and first, 5th, 1 slow, down, up, plie, turn, other side, close, close, first, 5th, back, for 2, first, 5th, to the side, cross, and first, 5th, up, down, up, tight, 5th, last time, close, close, first, 5th, to the front, for 2, to the first, and 5th, crossing side, over the front foot, first, 5th, up, down, up, plie, turn around, and finish. Show me it's finished. Good. Shake out those legs, everyone. Whew, goodness me, that was quite hard work, wasn't it? You need to make sure that you're staying up and over these legs. If you're sinking down, if you're descending into the supporting side, if you're not pulling up through the waist, you want to try and make space. If you're not doing that, you'll find it gets harder and harder to close the leg into these 5ths. You'll find you actually start bending this knee to get them in without meaning to. Whereas if you're pulling up and lengthening, you can keep that leg nice and straight as you're working. And you just get a cleaner line and a better 5th. Whew, okay, everyone, good. Please have a drink. Let's go on to our rond de jambe. Well done, great work. Okay, everyone, so rond de jambe. Let's go in our 5th. Preparation, 5th or 3rd, sorry. Preparation 7 and 8. We do a tendu to the front on a plie. Tendu, little rond de jambe opening to that high V, that open 5th. And a front and a back. Another one, so plieing through the first and around. This time with a plie, to the front and around, to the go, quicker. We go, lifting on a plie to the front, into retire, to the arabesque in plie, tendu, close. Then we go from the back. So the arm comes up to 5th as I plie. 1, it comes down, and it lifts up to that high line there. And on straight legs, lifting through the 5th. And around, this time with the plie, push, 1 in 2 counts, 1, around for 2, and a 3, and a 4, on the plie, into retire. Let's take an arm there actually, to the arabesque, into retire, extending to the front, rise, turn, other side. So, straight around to that other side. We'll have a little port de bras when we get to our adage, but for now we really want to keep working these legs. Now, let me recap, because maybe there's some new stuff in there, maybe there's some different things. It's a little bit trickier, but we've got time to work this. So, plie and tendu, the arm comes to first. The pathway it takes is through and lift. So from here, if I closed in the top of my arms, that's my 5th position. So all I'm doing is thinking a high diagonal line, that open 5th, nice and broad across the shoulders. First one is on straight legs, really using that first. Then we take it again through the plie and around, plie, push. Plie through first, nice clean demi-plie, push. Then 1, round by 2, and a 3, and a 4. And now on the plie, trying to keep nice and long through the pelvis, knee back in this retire, lifting, tendu, close. Take it from the back. Arm comes up to 5th, and a lift, and a back, and a front. That bit's easy. Lift and plie, and around, plie, push, 1 on 2 counts. 1, around 2, and a 3, and a 4, to the arabesque. 5, in 6, extending 7. As I close, I'm coming up to that rise. So from there, rise, shoulders and hips round, adjusting that front foot, and lower to go straight away on the other side. As usual, if you need to watch it again, please do. Scroll back the video, go back, watch it with music once if you have to, but I think we should do this with music. Square hips, engage abdominals, all the way down, right to these lower abdominals. They'll keep the hips nice and still in the rond de jambe, otherwise we start to look like we're doing some sort of strange isolation exercise, which we don't want. It has its place, we love a good isolation, but not in ballet. Keep those hips nice and still. Okay, if you need to watch again, do so, but otherwise, let's go with music. Feet in third or fifth. Arm prepares to second. 7. Open 8. And 1. Round 2. On straight legs. The first time. Repeat. 1. Round 2. And through plie. Really working that foot to the floor. 1 on 2 counts. 1. Round 2. And a first, and a first, and lift, retiring, arabesque, tendu close, through the fifth, down, and lift, and lengthen, lengthen, repeat, down, and round, plie push, on 2 counts, 1, round 2, 3, 4, to the arabesque, lift, retire, nice and turned out, extend, rise, turn, other side, 1, round, on straight legs, repeat that, 1, round, plie push, good, on 2 counts, 1, round 2, and 3, 4, don't cut any corners, to the lift, and in, arabesque, tendu close, nearly there, lift, round, and push, through that first, repeat, plie, arm comes down to lift around, plie push, and a 1, round 2, 3, 4, to the arabesque, lift, up, extend, rise, turn, and lower. Show me the exercise is finished. Nice tight fifth. And relax everybody, well done. Always works us a little bit harder when we're going from one side to the other. Hopefully you watched in depth, you listened to those corrections at the start and kept those hips nice and still. Try to keep nice and long through the back. If you feel like you need to do it again, if a few things went wrong, if you want to try any bits, do it again. Do it again, have a drink, have a little stretch first. But if you feel the need to do it one more time. I would. I love a rond de jambe. You can never have too many. Okay guys, grab a drink. Let's go on to our next exercise. Okay everyone, let's combine our fondue and our adage. We want to really work these leg muscles today. So working from our fifth or our third, we take our preparation 7 and 8. We go to picking up that foot, that double plie position of our fondue. 1, the arm comes down to bras barre. Extend them both together and the arm 2. So watch again. 1, extend on 2. Lower to tendu and a close and developpe 1. And a 2, and a 3, tendu fifth, repeat to the side, 1, and a 2, and a tendu, close in front, and developpe 5, and a 6, and a 7, close on 8 to the back, fondue 1, extend 2, lower 3, close 4, developpe 5, and a 6, tendu 7 and an 8. Now, we're going to take a nice big developpe to écarté. It doesn't have to be too high, but with our écarté line, we're turning slightly away from the bar. So from here, as you pick up that foot, you come slightly out from the bar. You lift 2, 3, and 4. Rise and close 5. Nice tight fifth, turn around 6, 7, lower 8. So fondue on 1, toes replacing heel, Picking up that foot as this one bends. 1, not here please, not here. Heel away from the leg, don't sickle those feet. Heels pushing forwards. 1, extend on 2, lengthen to lower 3, close on 4, developpe 5 and 6 and 7. Make sure you're closed by 8, passing through that tendu, not just letting the leg descend back to earth. So lengthening to close. Fondue 1, extend 2, tendu 3, close 4 in front this time, developpe to the side, 6, 7, 8. Fondue 1, extend to the back 2. So it's a quicker extension on that fondue. Think getting ready for bigger jumps. Extend and tendu and close. Developpe 6 and 7 and 8 into our écarté and 2 and 3. There's a tiny lean, but not much. Lifting up, leg nice and high. But, as I've said before, with all of these legs, I would much rather have 45 degrees with beautiful turnout than 90 with no turnout and lifted hips. So, find where the line is for you. I really want you to work heights of extensions. That's what we want with dance. We want to get those legs up, but there is no point in getting the leg up if from there it's going to turn into a parallel and my hip is lifted. Better to be lower with the leg, but with turnout. So make sure you're really thinking about this with every fondue. Heels forwards, knees to the side. I don't want parallel legs. I teach contemporary as well. Parallel is such an important position, but not right now. We want to work that turnout. So, this side, our big developpe at the end. If you're feeling strong, you can rise to close into that 5th to turn around to the other side. But if you're already a bit tired, don't worry, just rise as you close. I don't mind, but that's something to work for. Then we go straight away on the other side. Got it? Otherwise, go back, have another look, keep breathing, keep the sense engaged, work those feet. I'm so insistent about toes replacing heel. It activates those metatarsals. It helps to give us a nice big jump, even when we're not able to jump too much if our floor is quite tough, like this one is. If you work those metatarsals, you get that jump. Right, people, let's do it with music. Third or 5th preparation. 7, 8, and 1, 2, tendu, close, developpe, lift, 6, 7, and 8, fondue 1, extend, tendu, close, developpe, knee out, extend, tendu, close behind, fondue down 1, extend, tendu, close, developpe 5, 6, 7, ready for that écarté, developpe 1, 2, 3, 4, rise 5, close, turn around, other side, fondue, extend, tendu, close tight 5th or 3rd, developpe, 6, 7, 8, and fondue, extend, tendu, close, developpe, keep breathing, keep sense engaged, tendu, close behind, fondue 1, extend, tendu, close, developpe 5, 6, 7, 8, developpe to écarté, 1, 2, 3, 4, rise 5, 6, turn, down, lifting through the center, nice and strong. Goodness me everyone, I hope that we worked hard. We should be feeling those leg muscles. If you need to take a little stretch, please do, have a drink. Otherwise, let's go on to our last exercise of today's bar. I know I haven't done a frappe. I will do a frappe next time, just in the interest of time. I'm going to keep going. We worked quite hard in those earlier tendus, so let's move on to this grand Battement. Well done, everyone. Okay, everyone, let's grand Battement. So, feet in 3rd or 5th. Remember, legs as high as turnout. So don't go up and let those legs turn in. Keep wrapping, keep rotating through these thighs. Preparation, 7. Do we want the arm in 5th or 3rd? Let's go 2nd. And we go Battement 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Retire, passe, lower behind. Then we go to the back. So 3's the front, 3's the back. 1 and close, and 2 and close, and 3 and close. Retire and place to the side. 1 and down, and 2 and down, and 3 and down. Retire, plie from this one. Retire, passe, on releve. Lift and down to the plie, lift and plie. Rise, tight susu, turn around, lower for the other side. So, battement and close, battement and close, battement and close. Retire, passe, stay on the flat. Just work, turn out, toes replacing heel, tracing up the outside of the leg, knee back and down. Then we go to the back, passing through tendu every time. Battement and close, battement and close, battement and close, retire and down. Then to the side. 3 grand battement, changing every closing. So we've been in front, side close behind, side close in front, side close behind, retire, demi plie out of that retire, push, down, push. Think of staying on your balance every time. Down, susu, turn around to the other side, straight away on the other side. We're working that fitness today by going one side to the other. Have you got it? If you need to, go back and have another look. Please concentrate on stable, strong supporting sides. Concentrate on passing through that tendu and lengthening the leg, and please think about that turnout. Don't let it go at the expense of high legs. If you work the turnout, the legs will get higher with the beautiful technique that you want to develop. So, grand battement, ready, feeling strong, working hard hopefully. Let's do it. Feet in 3rd or 5th. Let's go. Preparation. And 7, and 8, battement 1, and 2, and 3, retire, down to the back, 1, 2, 3, retire, to the side, 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 retire, plie, and up, plie, rise, turn, lower to that 5th, battement, battement, 1 more, battement, retire, down to the back, battement, 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 retire, to the 2nd, side, 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 retire, up, plie, up, down, up, plie, rise, turn, and lower. Coming up to that 5th, nice and tight. Shake out those legs. Well done, everyone. Great work. Whew, you can hear I'm out of breath. If we really put everything we can into these bars, we'll keep developing that technique so well. But please work everything to its fullest. Every plie is a push and a squeeze through all the muscles of the legs. Every tendu, we're focusing on heels forwards, toes back, stretched legs. So many different things to think about. Don't ever think, oh, it's just another tendu. Approach it as the most amazing tendu that you've ever done. If you work this way, if you get the most out of every part of your class that you can, then your technique will just keep on developing. But guys, thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed today's bar. Please do exercises again. Show us what you're doing with it. Please, these have been a bit complicated, so have another look at some of them if you want to. But let's take our reverence for today. So, starting with the ladies. 1 leg behind in a B+ position. Step to the side. Lift. Little curtsy. Stand up tall. Close into 5th or 3rd. For our gentlemen, nice relaxed first. Stepping to the side. Close. Drop the head to a bow. Thank you so much, everyone. If you haven't already thought of it, just going to jog your memory, go and do that cool down video. Make sure that you've stretched out. Make sure you're not going to wake up with any sore muscles tomorrow. But thank you, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep dancing, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.